Alright, for this video, we're going to compare how much difference new shocks make versus old shocks. So it's 2018 F350, has 118,000 miles on it, and I'm pretty sure it has the original shocks on it. So we're going to take a little drive, a short little loop, and we're going to measure the G-forces on this little accelerometer app, pre with the original shocks, and then post with the new Bilsteins, and see how much of a difference it makes both in the seat of the pants experience and what the data show. So we're going to take it on a quick little loop with the original shocks, record that data, install the new ones, record that data in the second loop, and go from there. And we'll see how much of a difference it makes. At a stoplight currently. I know it's kind of backlit, so probably kind of hard to see. But we're going to be looking at kind of peak to peak. It has a max. We'll be graphing it to see how much of a change it is. I don't know how accurate this is, but it should be accurate between runs. So if it's, you know, a lower average, lower peak to peak, then we know that we've made improvements. Obviously, if it's the same or similar, then improvements have not been made. But I imagine new shocks will make some sort of noticeable difference. All right, first run complete. Back of the house, gonna throw the old shock or the new shocks on, get rid of the old shocks, and see what a difference it makes. Old, as the kids would say, crusty, musty shocks. New, shiny shocks. Got these from a shock surplus. These shocks are in place. Took about 30 minutes probably. And that's with having to go back, get tools, find out the right sizes. So 18 and 21 will pretty much get you everywhere on these. Here's the old ones. Show you how easy they are to compress. So I'll see if the new ones are better. Alright, so far, subjectively, it's a little smoother, a little less bouncy, lower vibrations is what I think I'm feeling. We'll see if the accelerometer agrees. But so far so good. It's not transformational. I mean, it's still a heavy duty truck. But, you know, it's a one ton. So it's still a little bouncy, still stiff, but I would say it's definitely an improvement from the seat of the pants feel. Alright, got the data. So not as much of a difference as you might think. So old shock on the left, this is the x-axis. So the average was less between, or the new shock's average was lower, but the max was higher. If you look, look at the y-axis. Average was slightly lower with the old shocks, but the max was lower with the new shocks. And then looking at Z, we have ever so slightly lower with the new shocks, but a higher max with the new shocks. So nothing profound, nothing earth-shattering, but it, again, subjectively it feels different. Maybe it's just because I want to have it feel different because I spent $300 on new shocks. Objectively, not a huge difference. The difference in the maxes obviously just could be differences between the two drives, you know, hitting certain parts at different speeds. I try to be as consistent as possible, but there you have it. Not a huge difference.